Merry Christmas, everyone, on this very unusual year. You're all here. Welcome to the legendary Chilly Waters. In this snowy, freezing land, you'll battle to become the superstars. Now, before we begin, we need to determine the turn order. I forget if this is the... Well, that went well. I forget if this is a Mario Party in which the block height helps determine what your number is. Thankfully, Luigi got last, which is exactly where he belongs in the order of the brothers. Finally, a present for everyone. I'll give you 10 coins each. Don't waste them. Good luck and try to become the superstars of the game. Okay, let me show you where you find your first star. Yeah, knockoff toad. Stupid tumble. Yeah, 20 coins. Standard as always. Before we get too far into this, I do just need to fix a couple of controls here, where I am going to want to show minigames. Let's not waste ourselves on missing out on whatever the computer players are doing. And we'll just go back. And yes, fellow gamers, welcome to the Christmas Extravaganza 50-turn Mario Party 3 Chilly Waters board. I figure in the hell year that we've all had, I might as well torture myself for your amusement on what most likely is going to be a fair amount of free time you find yourselves with this wonderful day. Oh, I don't even have that one unlocked yet. So strap in, folks. We'll be here for a while. We'll be here for an excruciating length of time. And I'm gonna be witnessing it all. I'm not skipping whatever the CPUs are doing and what kind of nonsense they're going to be getting up to. Now, I just want to make it known right off the bat that this is probably my least favorite Mario Party that I have played, but it is the one that happens to have a snow-themed board that I can actually get to run on my totally legitimate N64 that I am playing on. All right, block height. 3 again. Oh, we're off to a great start. Thankfully, in Mario Party 3, I consider it to be one of the most luck-based of Mario Parties. I mean, all Mario Parties are extremely luck-based. There's not a lot you can do to circumnavigate that, but this one in particular just leans heavy into the, oh, all of a sudden you have 15 bonus coins. Okay, draw a circle, move around, work together to insert. Like, I owned this game as a kid, and I would never play it. Just basically because why would I play this worse Mario Party when Mario Party 2 was... Oh, come on, you numbnut. Get over here. Yes, we got that one. When Mario Party 2 was sitting there right on the shelf. Yeah. Oh, you... Oh, come on. Wrap... Oh, yeah, sure, that was a circle. I believe you, Peach. Get it. Yeah, we're all good. I'm basically doing this all by myself. You're the one screwing me up here. 3-2 is not even a contest. You're welcome for the easy win. You're gonna be riding my coattails throughout this. Now, I have omitted the setup of this just mainly to get that 50-turn reveal out of the way for you guys to enjoy. But I've just all set the computer players to normal, so we can have an easy breezy game through this. I didn't want to be challenging myself, because like I said, I didn't really play this as a kid. I had Mario Party 2 with like the dress up on each board. Why would I play this game that has more luck involved and a lot more just nonsense? Like, even I will not have ever played through the story mode on this. There's a story mode in a Mario Party game. Wow, you just didn't even do the minigame, Daisy. Way to go. Ugh. But my only goal for the next however many hours this is going to take is to make sure that I am better than the terrible Mario brother that is Luigi. Objectively, the worst Mario brother. Okay. And we're off to a good start, you know, being ahead of him all 5. Sure, why not? Take my coins. I last night did a test play just to, okay, where am I actually going here? What the heck am I doing? This board is always confusing. So I gotta go up and around. I mean, the easiest way to go up and around is just go straight. Lands me on your terrible space, but whatever. I've been rolling poorly as it is. At least I've got a coin lead. Well, somewhat of a coin lead. Peach is tied with me. I did a test play where I just did 10 turns for a game, and that took an hour. So by my count, I do know how to play this one. Oh, except I'm playing as Wario, and I don't actually know what button makes me fling the rock. I'm gonna just try buttons here. Just throw rocks constantly. Get friggin' Luigi. Oh no, Luigi's gonna win. No, get the hell off my mountain. You dick shit. Luigi is objectively the worst. Driving me to drink, Luigi. Drinking a Coca-Cola energy drink. As it just so happens. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're off to a terrible start. Also, not only is this one of the worst Mario parties in my opinion, which have some of the least entertaining games in the entire series, like, honestly, I'm not sure if there is a game in this pack that made it into like the 100 best Mario Party games that they put as a compilation for the 3DS a year or so back. Oh, you went straight up, so you're gonna roll. Oh no, you're rolling away from the star, loser. Yeah, nothing you did there made any sense. Way to go. Yeah, not only are there like no good minigames in this is also objectively one of the worst boards. With that whole like central clusterfuck area where if more than one Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Oh well, I colossally screwed up my 1 versus 3 minigame. It was to be expected. But yeah, if more than one person lands on any square, or lands on a square while another person is also on the lake in the middle, it breaks and shunts you off back to the beginning, which is a nightmare for traversal to begin with. And then you also have all of these happening spaces which cause unskippable cutscene minigames here. Like, we are in for hours and hours of entertainment. And I am one space away from being where I need to get there. Yeah, I need to basically go all the way around the board again to get a second chance. Okay. And I can't roll for shit. So hopefully we are going to be relying an awful lot on the like bring me to a star little magic lamp. I'm not entirely sure if this is the one that has the Audi genie that flies you there. We'll find out. Okay, so I'm again with Peach. Work together to gobble the pizza. And it's a mash and move kind of game. Gotcha. You can probably hear my clicky controller. I'm working my way around the outside, do not worry. Wario, the objectively best at eating things. I'm not entirely sure if this kind of combing back and forth strategy is working. I think we're gonna win this one off of sheer volume alone. Yeah, we basically got everything there. Not even a close contest. Okay, so that was a fun minigame at the very least. Can't be too upsetty. Upsetti pizza, as the saying goes. Right, that's the correct Italian food. Daisy's... Well, Daisy doesn't have enough coins. Well, she might by next turn if she wins a minigame. Why did you go down there to get the red space? Oh, and of course I've also turned bonus games on because I'm not a coward. Yes, I will take a magic lamp because no one can steal this from me. It basically doubles the cost of a star for me, but I wasn't anywhere near getting a star anyways, so what does it matter? I'll make that up in minigame wins here, right? After my atrocious display with the last one. Dang, all new item minigames. So the other thing that I did as a test last night was just set up a all computer games where we skipped all of the, where it just automatically skipped like all of these games that you weren't privy to, and it was as fast as computerly possible to get through 50 turns. And it still took over an hour or 2.5 hours. So with my incompetent butt and literally watching all of these, oh, he's got a boo bell. Or yeah, that's a boo bell, right? Again, I'm mostly familiar with like Mario Party 2 and Mario Party 7, I think was the cruise ship one, right? Those are my jam. As much as a Mario Party can be a jam. Pair up to hit character blocks. Try to hit the same character as your partner did. Press A to hit a block. You get Baby Bowser, you'll lose 1 point. Oh, okay, so is this just like a rotating thing? Oh, yeah. All right, well, what are you gonna get, Luigi? Get one, get something, press a button. Well, all right. Am I just gonna be waiting on Luigi here and hoping that he gets the right thing? Well, then I'll just go for Toad every time, right? Nope, Baby Bowser, dang it. Oh, screwed that up. Oh, we've got this in the bag. Okay, so Luigi, oh, and it even posthumously, or postgameously, that's a weird way to put it. Postgameously gives me that point. So I can't really even complain about that. But now he has a lot of coins to pay off Boo to probably steal a star from Peach? Or no, that's not 20 coins, that's like 50 coins or something. Yeah, you don't have enough coins, loser. So now if anyone happens to, oh, right. Not only is it, if more than one person is on the lake at a time, getting off the lake is a random chance. Because, wait. Oh, no. Oh, that was like short-sightedness on my part. Wow, okay, all right. So, as is tradition with Mario Party, or at least is tradition in my mind, place your bets on who you think is going to win. I'm gonna be expecting constant updates down in the comment section at like where the tipping points were. Even I don't know. I'd briefly considered setting this to be just a complete like computer-controlled thing, acting as if I was playing as the winner, which I found out after the fact, and then like post-recording all of this. So Peach is gonna get a star. I'm gonna have to go all the way around the board or get sent back if I land on that space, which is a potential, assuming Luigi doesn't. I have 4 moves, which means I would either get an item there or a happening space there. I'm not even sure what the happening space there does. Does it just roll a boulder my way? Snowman didn't wake up. No one was up top. Oh, that's a way to trigger it for people who are up top. Okay. I gotcha. Do something terrible to Peach and not to me. Please and thank you. Who are you stealing from? Yeah, you are stealing from Peach. And it is a mash A button kind of kind of game. So I'm more or less understand. I mean, it's Mario Party. How much is there to actually like forget how to play or not understand what you're doing? Why are you landing on Bowser, you moron? Oh, that was a sexy Bowser pose right there. Doing the Burt Reynolds. All right. That's, I think, terrible for me. Everyone had to give 10 coins, but not everyone had 10 coins, so it literally just cost me and Luigi. Way to frickin' go. And that pushes you guys closer to the star. And I'm on Luigi's team, so unless I tank this purposefully, he will have enough coins to get a star. Have I mentioned how much I hate Luigi? Luigi is just literally the worst. 3 players try to avoid all the incoming bullet bills. Single player spin the cogs and the other players are standing on. Spin cog, move. All right. Oh, I dare not tank this. Also, I am not, oh well, doesn't really matter if I decide to tank this. I'm not entirely sure how this game for bonus stars counts, like mini game wins, or if it's the number of mini games that someone has won, or the amount of coins that someone has won in a mini game, and if that takes into account stuff like battle mini games where you can sometimes win hundreds of coins depending on how big the pot is. I legitimately do not know the mechanics of this. I am just sitting back to basically watch random events happen that I have no control over for potentially up to 5 hours. We'll see how this comes out. Thankfully, my totally legitimate N64 seems to be a particularly stable, perfectly legitimate N64. Oh good, you couldn't, at least Peach winning means that you couldn't get the star anyways. Can't roll for shit. God, I'm not gonna have like the distance traveled star, that's for sure. Bobbing balloons. What could this possibly be? Time your arrow and shoot down the item. Well, I'm gonna want the star, or I'm gonna want the lamp, I guess. Shoot arrow, all right. Well, no sense practicing. I'm not gonna elongate the, oh. Okay, yeah, glove, all right, what does this do? I was going for the lamp, but we'll see. Could this possibly be? And you're not gonna tell me because I need to see what the item description is on my next turn. Dang, who's gonna get that bank jackpot? That looks pretty tasty as is. Aces high. Climb into a plane with 2 types of missiles, then shoot down your rivals. Z is fire missiles, and there's accelerate and brake. You can fire a bullet bill by continuously pressing Z. I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, if you hold, it sends like out a homing missile. Gotcha. Oh, but I got hit, but hopefully I can hit someone else. No, and I don't have any kind of air control whatsoever. Oh, Luigi, get the heck out of here. Jeez. Oh, you moron! I hate Luigi so much. Oh, that's a graphical glitch! That happens on your perfectly legitimate N64 from time to time. Dang it! Oh, I am though I missed, as the saying goes. Another minigame that really doesn't affect my outcome one way or the other. Yeah, Mario Party 3 is just interruptions the video game, unfortunately. I don't feel like Mario Party 2 was this bad, but Mario Party 2 doesn't have a snow-themed level. It has an awesome Western-themed level, or the, like, spooky graveyard level, or the space level. Oh man, if I could be playing the space level right now. With a pirate level? Instead, here I am in, well, essentially Canada. And you got a cell phone to shop with. Cool. All right, what does my item do? Explanation, if you don't mind. Choose someone to be your opponent and duel, even choosing how many coins you'll duel for. Useful. But I really don't have that many coins to start with, so what's the bloody point? Hey, that was not a terrible roll. I can go for another item if I so choose, and play yet another meaningless minigame. Winner's wheel. Literally just press A and hope that luck guides you, you know? There is no actual choosing here. I'm not entirely sure what that lamp does. Oh, and I also have the potential of getting absolutely nothing. I just mashed A. Well, now I'll get to see what this lamp does. This is like a no steal lamp? What could that possibly be? Because I thought that's what the... I thought there was like an anti-boo thing, but I didn't think it looked like that. It was like a flashlight. I'm terribly confused. Why did Luigi not go to get the star? He had enough coins. What? What on actual God's green earth was that? Oh, Mario's Puzzle Party. This was the, oh, and I guess I'm also quite familiar with the DS. Oh, I've got the hiccups now. Break blocks by connecting two or more of the same color. Thwomps will occasionally fall and squash blocks. A rotates, Z drops. The Mario Party DS game is actually quite fantastic. And is the one that I'm most familiar with. Oh, yeah, I guess I should... oh, and rotate doesn't actually rotate. Now I've got to actually concentrate. Yeah. Set up combos. Combos are great. Thwomp means that I can get either a red or a... I think I've basically got this in the bag, although the massive combos you get for doing... I guess I don't have it in the bag. Luigi's crushing me, or someone is. Yeah, I guess I should be doing combos, but I'm not, because I'm terrible. I'm just clearing things one at a time. Oh, good lord, yeah, I'm doing the worst. Well, now I'm hoping to get a thwomp here, or something to save me, because, yes, that should do it. Maybe, I'm not entirely sure. Oh. Holy crap, Daisy with the win on that one. I guess I was doing Tetris rules of trying to stay alive, but what I should have been doing was setting up Puyo Puyo rules of like setting up combos. Dang. But yeah, the DS version of Mario Party has like an entire section dedicated to old Mario Party games that were more fully fleshed out as puzzle games of their own. Why is Daisy wanting to buy something with an item? You know, whatever. You're literally like right next to the shop. Oh. Normal computer players, guys. Who can say what they're doing? Guess you get a free item here. Thanks for unlocking a couple more mini games. For what it's worth. Ground pound on Dory's back. She'll grab an item for you. I mean, just be careful that you don't accidentally press yourself up against a wall for a lot of amount of time that would take for the heat death of the universe until you clip into a parallel universe. This is Hazy Maze Cave, after all. Right, that's the correct star and location? Yeah, that's the wall jumps will work video. I know my pen and Coic or whatever their name was. Terrible at this. See, so there's a potential where you'll slip and fall back down trying to leave the lake from there, which is just, okay, so what is this new item? Can I have my explanation? Oh, change the star's location, but not necessarily bring it any closer to you. So far, I'm okay with what's happening. I get another item, I guess, just for my terrible, terrible luck. Well, now I probably should use an item just to get it out of the way, you know? I'm not entirely sure how that works if you can get extra items when your items are already full. Golden mushroom would be nice. Got nothing. Just whiffed it. Baby Bowser is the correct winner there. Now, let's just, no, because that's not Baby Bowser. Baby Bowser is Bowser when he was little. Then there are the Koopalings, which are, you know, like Roy and Larry and Wendy and all that. And then Bowser Jr., which is his kid. And I forget what, like, because they're these and they're also in a couple of the, GameCube Mario parties and heavily featured as like red, blue, and green versions of themselves in the Game Boy Advance Mario Party. It's the blocks to fix the broken path. The first player to carry 3 blocks to fix the path. Just move. Okay, so just move along the path is what I'm hearing, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. Whoa, slippery. Okay, got you. Understandable. Where do you set me back? Oh, I'm not doing so hot. Okay, all right, I understand. Oh, sensitive control stick is sensitive. Daisy's gonna pull this out of her butt. Daisy is the killer here. Jump, get out of the way, do this thing. Daisy, this is your last block, isn't it? Fall and do something terrible. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna win that one. Oi, oh, oof, oofa doofa. Again, these are mini games I'm seeing mostly for the first time. Ever, period. Like, I own this game, I just don't play it ever. So where are you gonna go with your 15 coins? Anywhere in particular? Oh, 18 coins. I guess I lied. Not that you could get a good roll with it. Guess this isn't helping my standing on the minigame star. So you bought a mushroom to go farther backwards than you had initially? The heck is wrong with you, woman? I am utterly confused at what this computer player is doing. And now I'm going backwards on the aerospace there, which was fine. Okay. I have no money. It doesn't matter to me what you say, and I could potentially roll farther backwards. Where's the... Ah, ha, ha, I know how to jump. I know how to time my A button presses. This is all good. Now I'm gonna have to stall for a number of turns until I can, like, get coins, I guess. Which is unfortunate. And Peach still has my, like, visit the star for free item, but she just doesn't have enough coins at this point to do anything about it. Is this a button masher? I hope this is a button masher. No. Move, ground pound, and attack. It is a last man standing. Screw you, Luigi. Screw you, Luigi. Screw you, Luigi. Well, you know, hubris and all that, right? You're literally the worst, Luigi. You couldn't hold a candle to your brother. You can't even hold a candle to Wario, objectively the best Mario brother. Actually, he's not a Mario brother. He's just a brother. Wario is fantastic. Shut up, game. This is terrible. Gurble, gobble, gurble. Sometimes you just have to be an angry video game nerd on the internet. Anyways, really what suits more this year's kind of like Christmas experience of sitting here alone playing against the computer in a game that I hate, while just the random whims of the universe push me to and fro. Not to get too real into, we're only half an hour in. What has this been? 4 turns? Hard to say. Hard to say. I could check. I choose not to. I'm gonna try and go this entire time, but looking how long I've been playing this. It's only been half an hour. What potential? Oh, no. Okay, so that was just like a random choice, and you can. Does Peach need more things? No. Did Peach get, like, literally just handed "Take me to the star"? Yeah, the one's fine. One's all I need, right? Taking the long way around. I don't care. I don't know why. Again, Luigi had the potential to go and get a star, and he's just not doing it. And I'm not sure why. Like, I didn't set these guys to easy. I set them to normal. Oh, now I'm on Luigi's team, so he's gonna get more coins regardless if we win. Which I'm hoping for, like, I'm not throwing it. Although this I think is one that I did play. Yeah, so just press A to grab and press A to release. And it's entirely, and I'm on the receiving end. So it's entirely up to the whims of the computer if we can even score here. Yeah, he did it to, like I can't catch these, he's throwing them poorly. There, we got that, at the very least. If you could actually get these to me, that would be great. Grab a couple more if you don't mind. Nope, you did that way too early. Come on, Luigi. This is all on your shoulders now. Well, we snuck it out there literally in the last second. But you whiffed hard there for a good couple of minutes. It's only 30 seconds. Yeah, I know. Getting grumpy. As is the case right now. Well, I just need to stall for at least one more turn before I pass through the star, and then I can hopefully get. No. What? Oh? You gonna steal my coins, or are you gonna steal Luigi's coins? This is a dual minigame. Okay, all right, yeah. For literally 1 coin, what's even the point? There are no stakes to this. I am going to sit here and watch a useless expression of dominance. Not even from your girlfriend, either, Luigi. You are being bested by your brother's girlfriend. I'm assuming bested. We haven't actually seen the results here, but let's be perfectly honest, Luigi is the failure. Or not. Ugh. At least he didn't set a new record. I am disappointed. Oh, that was one of those like palm tearing off kind of mini games. Enjoy your 2 coins, loser. Doesn't really matter in the end. Peach got the entire jackpot from the bank. 1, 2. Why again would I go like down to go onto the lake? I don't understand. I am gonna be passing by Boo. I could potentially get something good here. I never did end up using one of my items, so who's to say what will happen if I do this? Just jump, right? What could I land on? Golden mushroom would be nice. Trade places with a random person is also pretty nice. But yeah, I didn't end up using an item, so where does this go? Oh, it just replaces the last thing I had. Which I forget what the last thing I had was. Oh, I guess I'll duel someone like Peach next turn and hopefully get some coins out of it. That sounds like something that I should do, right? More minigames, extra minigames? A and Z is attack. Gotcha. And the floor falls out from you. Yes, I said Z instead of Z. Wow, amazing. Oh, that's not bad. Can I like clutch this out? Nope, no, I can't. It's fine. Daisy wins this one. Okay, so now is the real testament. I'm gonna have to battle to try and win a bunch of coins, but not too much to where I can't pay for Boo to steal things from other people, which I think is only gonna cost me 5 coins, so I should bet like 8, which would bring me up to the amount that I would need to get a star. Mario Party math, people. It's important. And they're just handing out the go to a star for free. So, oof, badoo. Oh, and Peach is gonna... What does it even matter now, right? Is this the genie with the outie? Do we get an outie on this genie? No, his arms are crossed and we will never be able to tell. This is a fun animation, though. I appreciate this. I feel like it was brought back for 4. I mean, better you than Luigi, right? At this point. Where could the star be? I was close, but now I am not. That is how it goes. Peach is also particularly close. Yeah, you can trip and fall there. That's what I was saying. So, and it just eats the rest of the dice blocks that you have. Going in the center is a trap, always. Dual glove, if you don't mind. I guess Peach still has the Moorish coins. I gotta do Luigi, and I said I needed 8, but it doesn't matter. No, because that's how many I would need to pay for Boo. So I could get a potential 8 extra coins. Should have done all of it, didn't. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Vine with me. Yarp. No, that's not even a good meat. Yeah, there we go, there's a meat. Okay, vines are swinging. Release vines. If you time it right, there may be a place where you can skip a vine. Use vines to swing your way out of the piranha plant forest. So it automatically grabs. Oh, that's a problem. Can I... No, not quite. Dang it. No, not quite. Dang it. Dang it. Come on. Oh, it doesn't let me let go as soon as I want to. And now I'm stuck here for a hot minute. I can Jill of the Jungle this. We're all good. Yeah, that was fine. I don't know what I was choking there in the middle. We're all good. Everything's fine. Don't pay attention to me. I mean, do pay attention to me, please, please. I need that engagement. I need the watch time. I need the clicks. I need the follow through. Oh, I can't use a second item here. I was gonna say maybe I should like try and switch places with people. So I already messed up Luigi's day once. Let's continue to mess him up. I'm not sure if this is a me pressing A to get coins, or if it's a him pressing A to get coins. 21 coins. I'm not gonna say no to 21 coins. All right, all right. Okay, all right, everything's fine. I don't know what you're talking about. This is all good. And this might push you farther back away from the star if you fail this. Not that I am, you know, sitting here angrily plotting and waiting for Luigi's demise at every single second, but it does, you know, feed me and fuel me and keeps me going through these hard times. Coconut Conch. We're the 3 versus 1. Yeah, and this is just a ground pound and try and knock out the one player beneath you kind of game. I think we're gonna get him, boys. Yep. A lot of the mini games in this pack also don't feel particularly fair. Like in Mario Party 2, at least, I felt like I could game the 1 versus 3 games if I was on the 1 or the 3 side most of the time. For the most part. I mean, you get a free star too, right? Maybe I should have stolen coins from you. Peach can get a free star the next turn, and you can get a free star the next turn, just the way that the cookie crumbles here with the amount of coins flying around the map. Doesn't really make sense for me to start scheming in this relatively early part of the game. We shall see, though, how the chips fall. Man, like, basically exactly the same spot, but you have to go the whole board over again, or half the board over. And now we see what happens when the lake crumbles. And I think that also means that people can't go through the lake until the next turn. Oh, or not, it just automatically fixes itself. So Peach has a 3-star lead over me and a 2-star lead over the next nearest person. Because that's how we do in this game. They just handed out stuff. Handed it out left, right, and center. Also, when you're selecting characters in this game, like, each character does it is explicit about their affinity for, like, what items they'll use. But I didn't bother to look at that for any of the characters, so I'm not sure if, like, all of these magic lamps are specifically because Peach is in play or Daisy's in play. Can't be because Luigi's in play. Although him cheating like that would be par for the course. Which is the alternate title of the whole Mario Party series, is just Chance Time. So Luigi is going to give Daisy 20 coins. All right, that's fine. I'm down with this. I mean, the man's already in 4th place, but kick him while he's down, right? Bless you, hun. Now I really don't want to switch places with anybody because the star is right around the corner for me. Oh, my throat. Supposedly right around the corner, I think. You get nothing, good sir. Good day. Log jammin'. Ah, yes. My favorite. Is it my favorite movie within a movie? Log jammin'? That might be to go to the one in Home Alone. I'm not entirely sure. Aim your cannon at the baby Bowser target, then fire away. Aim cannon and fire. Cool. All right, I believe you. I think I know what we're doing. Oh, we can just go for it, eh? Oh, this is fine. Yeah, we got this in the bag. Oh, now we're rotating. Rotatey potaty, eh? We got our free pot shots in. Oh, that was some dropped frames, some lag. What the heck is happening here? I think the recording's still working, but yowza. That was something happening there. Everything seems to be fine. I'm still in third place, so we haven't, you know, totally lost all our nonsense. You were using a reverse mushroom. Reverse mushroom, is that what it does? Makes you go backwards, right? If I had the message speed not set to literally the highest it could possibly be so that I wouldn't have to, you know, sit through. Did you just go backwards, hand? What the heck is wrong with you? There's also like far too many item mini games on this board, or I would assume boards in general. This is the first board that appears in the story mode, which as a kid I would attempt to play through because you need to unlock things. You need to play through, I believe, story mode with every single character in the game, mind you, to get 100% on the file. I never got past the very first like level in story mode, which was this board. Please do not use your warp blocks on me. I guess warp blocks are kind of like a negative in this game because you never really know what you're going to be doing. Is that enough to get me to the star, wherever the star is? Can I? Yes, yes it is. I will be on the board. I will place in still third because of my coin count, but you know, it's worth it. I'll take it. I actually had to work for this. I literally went, I circumnavigated the entire board once with my slow ass rolls. And I'm gonna have to go through the center of the board now at some point anyways, as luck would have it. I guess I really should hold on to my like, my change where the star is item, because that can be pretty powerful. That's useful, one could say. Well, I'm actually surprised Luigi didn't want to like ride that one out closer to the star, because I think it would have put him closer, wouldn't it? Or maybe he has a chance to go into the middle of the board now. Water World. Oh, like Water World, I get it. Jump aboard the motorboat and race. The first of, don't accelerate too fast and you won't watch your speed. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Is this tank controls or is this general controls? Yes, it is kind of tank control-y. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Okay, so if I can just Tokyo drift my way to the finish, then we should be good. Ooh. Kind of Tokyo drifting. We're getting there. I'm not letting up on the A. The instructions be damned. I'm a whole half lap ahead of all you fools. Didn't quite get the best time in the world. Or did I? Did I get a new record? No, it would have said new record there if I got a new record. Shut up, I know what I'm talking about. Peach is 2 stars ahead, dang. You're gonna steal a random item, which probably is, yeah, all right, okay, understandable. I was gonna say that was a pretty powerful item. It's hard to say if Like, if she'll use that ever. So I don't know when the good strategy would be. I was discussing the strategy. Like, I'll save that in my back pocket just in case someone like gets there. There's Peach going. Now I'm on the upper part of the board. I guess I won't have an option to check the shop now, but does this bother me particularly? No, because I'm in... I think I'm in a desirable position. Because, yeah, I'm going down, which leads me right to where the star is. I don't know why Peach ran away from here. This is a great spot to be, assuming no one shunts me off. I'm in line to get a star. Luigi's gonna make me fall off. I think if he's, like, this does count for him being on the ice, right? It's gonna tell me after he finishes turn here. Which is unfortunate. Well, I already failed at this video, or at this video game, at this mini game. Yeah, there's mini games, micro games, video games. Something, the obvious thing happened and I got set back. And it was Luigi's fault, because he's the worst. Like, actively antagonistic. In a way that Wario is not. You understand, of course. You're a third-rate brother with a souped-up vacuum cleaning. You're a third-rate brother who's a souped-up janitor, and you suck in all the ways that are not important. I've lost the plot of what I'm saying. I'm sitting here trying to insult Luigi, and it just does not work. I know where I'm trying to hide. This really doesn't matter because I can't communicate with the NPCs. This is a game that you physically can't win as a single person. Like the 1 versus 3, if we were all doing a 4-player game, this always falls to the 3 just statistically. See, and I should have, like, if I was communicating with Peach, I would say, like, well, I'm going left. I'm gonna need you to go down. And Daisy cannot, like, lock us out here. But because there is the chance that Peach doubles up on my hiding spot, it's more fair playing with computers and completely unfair if this was 3 or 4 human players. Is any of that make sense? Actually, I guess it would only take 2 human players to just choose between 2 different options, and the computer could never win. Another magic lamp, you know, just hand out them free stars as worth. That's fine. You guys get closer to where the actual star is, and then I can swoop in with my trade places with you block. Oh, doubles. Do you get 2 coins or 10 coins? Lucky, lucky. I might as well use up my item. I was expecting it to trade me with Luigi, if I was being perfectly honest there. Okay, alright. And that is the correct decision to go around this way. Yeah. Everything checks out. This all checks out. Am I going to be able to beat Peach or Daisy on the next turn around? Probably not. Commentary is ground to a halt as we just wait for the next mini game to come up. What on earth is this? Oh, okay, so Daisy War. Okay, so I'm going to be pressing B whenever it comes up. I was like, do I have to press all the buttons specifically at one point in time or the other, but only when B comes up. Ah, screwed that up. I think the single player has the advantage in this game. Just because, like, buttons are coming up and I can't press them. Oh, ooh, that was photo finish there. Doing all right though, doing okie dokie here. Daisy's gonna get that extra star because she got the, like, take me directly there free space. And she doesn't use it for no discernible reason. Like, just sitting on it, because why not? Trading spots with me randomly? Yes. I mean, and another useless minigame. Oh no, oh, Bowser phone. What does that do? Calls in Bowser to do something bad or send one of your opponents to, like... Dang, I am honestly unsure of how to proceed. Answers a question for each chance to get an item. What kind of item would you like to have? I'd like to have a standard item if you don't mind. You're an honest person. Since you're so honest, I'll give you 2 items. Ah, lovely. A key that gets me to a place that I'm not entirely sure what's behind it. And trade places with somebody, which is kind of useless while I'm just waiting for Daisy to, like, drop the bomb that she's going to shuffle around the board or get another free star. And I'm stuck with Luigi again. Logjam, what was this? Like, I thought I just played this. No, I was talking about logjamming. Wario. So if you press the wrong button, you won't be able to place or split the logs. Just press your buttons, man. Just press your buttons. I'm pressing the button, man. Really concentrating here, trying to get these logs. Like, I wonder if the size of the log is determining something. Smoked him by exactly 1 log. Hot damn. I also don't really find the minigames to be that, like, graphically appealing. Like, they've all got this kind of pop-up book cardboard cutout look, whereas the earlier games actually had some, you know, actual decent modeling to the boards and theming. This feels like rejected Paper Mario nonsense, and I can't say I approve. I'm going to look down my nose at this and think it is a bad decision. Yes, see, yeah. This turn you decided to use your item. I don't know why this turn, but you had enough coins last turn. Good job. Good job. You worked real hard for that. Literally the space behind me. If I had a reverse mushroom, that I could see why this would be a useful thing now, but I don't have that. Trading places, ooh, could be potentially useful to trade places with Peach. If I had any kind of say in the matter. Why did you choose to go in that direction? You friggin' moron. Yeah, I'm going down to try and loop around. Oh wow, okay, alright, hidden blocks are in this game. I'm gonna stop complaining about just random happenstance and poor decisions on the computer's part. Really though, what kind of a choice was that? So if Luigi had fallen there, he would have stayed on the ice and it would have broken, which is just like you cannot. Going anywhere near that ice is a recipe for unpredictable disaster. But going anywhere near Mario Party is a recipe for unpredictable disaster as is. Ugh. Hit the blocks quickly for your chance to answer the question. The first player to reach 3 points win. That's just Jeopardy? MPIQ. I'm Mario Party IQ. Who collects coins at the start of I know. That would be Goomba. Who collects coins at the start of a battle minigame? Okay, so and it also has like this slow read where you can buzz in. In total, how many blue spaces have the players landed on so far? In total, 29. Wait, so if I get something wrong, that disqualifies me for the whole round? Whoa, wait, what? I am knocked out? I didn't think there was a penalty for getting a question wrong. Oh, but it was only for one round, okay. To do a ground pound, which, you press the Z button, which I had to select by pressing the A button. Crikey. How many times has Chilly Waters been played? Twice. Or once, I guess. Of the following Battle Royale maps, which one has been played the most? This is one that I know, which is... Oh, I guess I don't know. Battle Royale maps? Like, this is a fresh cartridge, theoretically, supposedly. See, this one is one that I know. It takes 2. Dang. In total, how many red spaces have the players landed on so far? 3? Way more than that, I guess. Yeah, I wasn't gonna take a guess at that. Of the following duel maps, which one has been played the most? This one I'm going to assume is Pipe Squeak, because that's the one that I tested on earlier, which is what I thought the previous question was. Dang, son, dang. Man, having to remember like literal save file statistics or just even board statistics so far. That's nuts. Okay, what exactly is kept down there? Nothing. That key is useless. It's literally just a loop. Like normally behind a door like that, there would be a boo or something you couldn't access. What the actual heck? We've been going for an hour, folks. We've been going for an hour. I'm almost halfway down the energy drink that I have. And the end is nowhere anywhere in sight. Like we are just gone. Who is to say how long or if my sanity will hold out, if my voice will hold out. I'm gonna be croaking like this by the end of it. What are you what you doing with this item here? We are learning. Daisy gets sent to Bowser with that item. Gotcha. All right. Bowser's coin potluck. For everyone's. Oh, just from you. Okay, good. I was like, man, it would be real unfortunate if I lost all my coins. And what comes around goes around, Peach. Man, we didn't even get sexy Bowser pose this time. Oh, now we get the coin potluck. So because you took coins from Daisy, this negatively impacts the rest of us more. No, does it? Oh, it doesn't get redistributed. It's just take coins from everybody. Rude and lame. Yes, because no one can steal things from me. What does the item bag do? Hold on. Boo repellent, Bowser suit, magic lamp, Koopa Kid card. Use this lucky card to withdraw all ooh, that's handy. Barter box. Use it to trade all your items for all 3 of... Oh, that's also handy. Lucky charm. Wacky watch. Use this watch to change the game clock so 5 turns remain. See, that would cheat. Oh man, if we get that in... I really don't want that. Buy a grab bag to get 3 items, but you won't know what you get until you buy it. Well, I already have 3 items, so it doesn't really matter there. Just gonna buy a magic lamp. And I'm gonna hold on to it. Right? Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna be 1 space away from this. Oh, don't screw me over with like a... Well, with an anything. I'm so close. I can do a double whammy of getting like 2 stars in 2 turns. I need this. I don't know why I need this. It's just, I feel it's owed to me as the player playing against computers. I don't know why that is the case. Like, you know, we were talking about competitive games the other day. And so like, if you guys would have let that roll you down, you would have been on the same space as I was. Whatever, computer players are weird. But we were talking about like competitive games the other day. I gotta pay attention to this and we'll get back to the competitive games talk afterwards, hopefully. Hop in a 2-person coaster, avoid the signs to race towards the goal. Left and right and move. Okay, so just dodge.
Gohan, dodge!
Ah, Mr. Piccolo! Whoa! Oh, and you can pick stuff up. You know what? The coin was worth it, my dude. I'm the worst at this, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. Daisy is kind of my competition as it is. Oh, and we were pretty close. We were doing all right. You know, everything was pretty fine. 20 seconds even. Can't complain there. You know. I guess Daisy isn't my most competition. That would be Peach, but once I get these next 2 stars, I'm gonna leap ahead. And we did get a couple of coins. It was fine. It was all right. You little Hottentot, you. Dang. I guess I only get 1 star thing. Oh, I thought it moved it right there. Hocus fungus? Was that what that person said? I legitimately confused. Competitive games is where we were while that nonsense was happening. That was really good use of your item, Daisy. I applaud you. Excuse the burp. Now, where was I? Competitive games. We were talking about competitive games the other day and how it was a, like, in theory, if you're playing 1v1, or really any kind of competitive, you should lose half as often as you win. So expecting to do better than that just doesn't make any kind of sense. Like, theoretically, okay, maybe you'd want to win like 51% times more than you lose, just as, you know, your skill is increasing. You're going to be getting better. You're not going to be wanting to set back constantly, but it should even out to overall being that, you know, 50-50 split. That doesn't count in Mario Party, in which I expect to win every single time. God damn it. Because I'm a human playing against computer players, and it's only fair that that is how the world works. Can't use another item, unfortunately. Lets me roll. I'm right back where I started. But that uses up everyone's, like, magic gimmies. Luigi, you don't even have enough coins. I was so worried there for 3 seconds, and then I remembered. Reminder to everyone who forgot an hour ago when I set it so that we had to sit down and watch these pointless, what amount to cutscenes as NPCs play a game that is essentially random, even if they weren't NPCs, where this is all like predetermined or deterministic at the very least, to get items that they are most likely going to use improperly. Reminder not to try and pull any boo shenanigans around Luigi. And I have to keep that in the back of my noggin. Can I somehow squeak out another star from this, or is it a long ways away? Cheep Cheep Chase. So dive to avoid the bombs. Will appear over your head just before the Cheep Cheep is going to catch you. So if I could just mash A and then press Z to dive, I guess? And don't hit a bomb? How fast do you move? How long do you stay underneath? Okay, so you're gonna want to catch it pretty close. And I'm also going to assume that it's going to be kind of like a race to the finish one where first person there gets it. Yikes. Man, Cheep Cheep is not fooling around here, is he? I am the one, yeah. So it was a first person to reach the end. That was basically a repackage of like the skateboard minigame that was in the Mario Party 2. Just not as visually interesting or as fun. Bummer. Again, this is a terrible Mario Party, and the only reason I'm playing it is because of this ice-themed board, which sucks. Like, just is a legitimately unfun board to play structurally. It doesn't have a lot going on. What it does have going on is random and tedious. I have to repeat these sentiments to you guys, in case you forget. I'm the only one not there. What even are we doing? What are you gonna buy, Peach? Baby Bowser's shop. What does Baby Bowser have that, Wait, so you used the item just to get it out of your inventory, even though you still had 2 extras? Whatever. These guys honestly don't know what they're doing. I rolled a 1, so what does it matter? What even does it matter? Oh, I should have switched places with them because I do have a key. That would have been the smart move, because then I would have went around and look at the board. Use your mind. And they're all gonna roll and get out of there. Dang, I screwed that up. This is next to impossible to win as the 3 people. You just have such bad control. And that whole drag distance there, Daisy has. Not to mention the entire minute for her to get stuff. Like, it is as simple as aim and shoot. We're gonna be sitting here for 40 more seconds as Daisy fails to catch Luigi, and we win! And honestly, I would prefer that to what just happened, but, you know, like I said, that game is rigged so far in the one person's favor. It is ridiculous. Luigi is at least in 4th place, broken alone. I could still potentially eke out that... Oh, no, they're gonna run forward. Or not. What the actual heck? I guess maybe Peach moves too far ahead, and that's the one that I swap with, and, like, just screw over my chances here. Do I take the 2 out of 3 potential of coming in closer to my goal, or are you gonna roll backwards? The heck are you doing? Which way is this ball gonna go? Daisy's gonna miss this one and move forward. No. Not entirely sure what you're wanting to do then, Peach. I'm not entirely sure what you're wanting to do. I do not understand your game plan. We gotta try it, right? Let the fates decide. Clearly that was what was gonna happen. It was understandable. Hidden block, I'll take it. I'll take the star, I'll take it. You know what, let the fates decide, as I was saying. Yeah, no, it's exactly what I had planned. It was exactly what I wanted to do. Yep, it was all according to Kakaiku. Kikakaku. Kokoriki. Kakariko. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go get the boo. I'm gonna go steal someone's star for 50 coins. That's how this is gonna work. I don't even need to worry about stealing Luigi's star for 50 coins. Cause like, he's 1, he doesn't have a star, and 2, he's got the boo repellent, which I'm remembering about because I told myself I would remember. I seriously, like it, should I have said, because I don't want to be playing against the hard computer players in the mini games that I'm not particularly familiar with and already feel entirely up to chance and rigged. Try to avoid being hit by the spiny Koopa shell. Move and jump. Move and jump. Last man standing wins. But yeah, I don't want to be playing, like, doing this as difficult as possible. Oh, if I like try and reverse, it's massively slows me down. Oh, you can jump on people's heads. Oh, that could be useful. But Peach jumped on my head and I got butt bonked by a spiny. That was unfortunate. Terribly unfortunate. Should I go after her coins? Cause she's got a commanding coin lead, or should I just go after her stars? Cause theoretically, I could probably get more coins from her from the boo than it costs to get a star. But you tend to lose coins in this game more than you lose stars. It is a real kind of catch-22 that I got going on here in my head. You know, not that I have the movement to ever get me there. It's fine. Slow and steady wins the Mario Party. Instead of, could have been playing Mario Kart. Could have had a marathon of every snow-themed Mario Kart level. That could have been something we did, but I didn't. Instead, we're here playing Chilly Peaks, Chilly Waters, it's the Frozen Lake level. I hit the baby Bowser with the hammer as they pop out of the pipes on either side of you. Up plus A and B is swing hammer, down plus A and B is swing hammer. Baby Bowser will try to fool you. The player who scores the most gets the points. I am not entirely sure what we're doing. Understandable. Okay, understandable. So it's a combo thing here. I think I've got this in the bag, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, big finish there on the end. trounced him. Trounced him by almost 10 points. Best at whack-a-mole. I don't know what y'all are talking about. That was a fun mini game. It was actually a little bit confusing. Like, I had to think for a hot second. Okay, so they're not all terrible. They're not all terrible. They're not good. They're not the upper echelon of the hundreds of thousands. Okay, they're not. There might be 500 Mario Party minigames. Maybe 600? Actually, depending on how you want to count it with like the Game Boy Advance game, there's a lot of Mario Party minigames. There is a lot. Like, there's the collection of the best 100, which I have not bothered to pick up because, like, why would you just play Mario Party minigames instead of playing an actual Mario Party game? Which, of course, why would you be playing a Mario Party game, which is just nonsense, the video game? I say as that is exactly what I'm doing. Okay, can I roll higher than a 2? Yes. Steal a star, which is very important. Steal a star from Peach, who is my #1 competition, or yeah, Peach is important. Nothing that can be done about this, no pressing A's, just happens. Costs you more than double that of a star, which, I mean, I think is reasonable. And you have enough coins to where you could just take it back from me, which, like, it would be feeding into the coin sink aspect of the boo. But Mario Party is all about hatred, right? It's all about breeding contempt for your fellow man, which, in the topsy-turvy year of 2020, is what we're doing this Christmas. Fellow man, these are computer players. They have no feelings. I fully appreciate that. That's kind of ironic coming from me, who hopes to, at some point in his lifetime, be digitally integrated into like a hive mind or collective consciousness, or at the very least just have a replica of my being, you know, stored somewhere on a server. It's the only way to immortality as far as I can see. Hey, it's a coin minigame, the first one that I've seen, period. Like, I've never seen a coin minigame played in this game before. Open and close your umbrellas, and it's just A. Don't get hit by the hammer. Oh, and I guess I can move too. Right, that's important to remember. That is an important thing to remember. Yeah, man. Don't get hit by the hammers. That's important. Oh man, I've gotten the big coin bags twice so far. I'm in it to be making. Is it wrong to say I'm in it to be making bank? Oh, I missed that one. Oh, someone got that. Oh. 18, not bad. Not bad at all. Floundering there at the bottom because I kind of lost track of where my character was because the flashing was desyncing on my end. A little difficult to see. Really don't like that Peach is able to steal coins from me again, but that is how it is. Are we still all trying to fight to see? Will limit your move on your next turn to 3 spaces. Not like I would be able to roll any higher, toots. Sorry about that. Feels like I've lost track of like where the star space is and who's close to getting it. So Peach rolled a 9 there, tripped, and lost it all. And now if someone else happens to end up on that spot, she will get even further away. This is a terrible board. But boy, that jackpot's looking tasty in the bank. Do we get 2 coin games in a row? Dang, not really. Ridiculous relay. Everyone has different vehicles on this relay race. So Peach is A and B. And I'm just mash. I can do a mash. The monster mash. The monster mash. This is a pretty ridiculous relay race. Way to bonk yourself there, Daisy. Jeez. Good grief, you, like, legitimately suck. Now, see, this is a fun Mario Party minigame. This is the type of Mario Party minigame I'd be into. What kind of nonsense is Luigi having to do there? I guess it's kind of just like rowing constantly. Oh, and Daisy doesn't have any issue. She just coasts along forward no matter what. And she's winning. I'm gonna have to mash like it ain't nobody's business and avoid things. I am technically ahead, almost. Yeah, mash! Daisy, knock yourself out! Yes, 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 yes! Come on! Oh. Oh boy, crikey. Good grief. Yeah, that was difficult. Sorry, I got a little bit too into that. Giving Peach an even farther lead on the coin star for bonuses, as it were, but it's just 1 star, right? Not even gonna buy anything, eh? I would've went for the Boo Bell. Boo Bell could be useful. Man, I should go for a Boo Bell. But then I won't have enough to actually pay for the Boo. Yes, and Peach gets a star. Congratulations, you deserved it. You are the best. You actually worked pretty hard for that one. You had 2 terrible setbacks on the lake, and I will concede that victory to you. Directly behind me. Why is Tumble got the sad face there for some reason when he said that the thing moved? Like it just moved, bruh. Yeah, take my coins. I'm just gonna go for the long way around and hope that I can get something from the store that'll treat me right. Let Luigi get this star if he ever gets his sorry butt around that corner. I'm gonna let Luigi have a star. I feel bad. I'm absolutely smoking him for no awful tower. It's what kind of a name for a minigame is that? Awful tower. It's not even a pun. Oh god, this is garbage. Jump from block to block to climb the tower. The fastest climber wins. Move, jump. Hammer Bros will throw hammers at you. Use good time. It's just a platforming game, moving up and down. Oh, hold on. There are coins. It super doesn't matter. Oh, butts, you chungus. Oh, I am not doing so hot. Oh. I'm getting clipped here, something fierce. This is an awful tower. I am not a fan. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Dang, yeah, whatever you were doing, Daisy, you did you. I could not figure out, the controls were floaty and the blocks, they felt rounded instead of square, like they were shown there. Not very good game feel on that one, unfortunately. And really, in a minigame collection, game feel is kind of what comes down to making it actually enjoyable to play. I want crunchy. Get a star, yes, Daisy, I don't feel so bad about being handed the 2 that I already got there. You deserved that one, Daisy. See, this is what happens when I get a bit of a commanding lead, as I turn into a much happier player, and I don't feel mad at everybody. I can't remember if there's an old comic or an old Tumblr post or something that I saw where it was how much you're enjoying Mario Party based off of what place you're in. And number 1 is having a good time. Number 2 is ready to commit murder. Number 3 doesn't care, and number 4 wants to kill themselves. Number 1 and number 3, if you're in those places, you're having a good time playing Mario Party. Or as good of a time as you can. And then 2 and 4 is there will be blood.
I drink your star. I drink it up.
Oh, and we're starting to see the loop on the stars. Wow, Dumble, you had anime eyes there for a second. Crazy. Absolutely nuts. 1v3 game. Why would there be an item in this game that sets it to last 5 turns? That, catch people. The swimmers temporarily stop after he or she dives. Try to shine your. Okay, so catch the swimmers by shining all the searchlights on him or her at the same time. Okay, yeah, and we're all doing controlling the light. So just keep my light on the swimmer until we end up with white lights. We're all good. We're all good. That was fine. That was not fair for the 3-person. If the bubbles weren't there, I would allow it. But that again was not fair for the 1 person. It was heavily favored to the 3. Yeah, why would there be an item in a Mario Party game that sets it to the last 5 turns? Like, the whole point is to subject people to the longest and most protracted suffering imaginable. It just defeats the purpose. God, I can't imagine, like, if I got that, like, on turn 2 or something into this 50, or like, what if it was on turn 25 or something like that? Like, the exact midpoint. It would be like, I have to trash this recording and start all over again, doing effectively 75 turns of this nonsense. I would be, I don't get the thing that I want. Should put the boo repellent. The boo repellent is important for me. Peach is coming around the bend. People, I've got a target on my back. I forget where the star is because it just changed hands a couple of times, didn't it? Or it changed spots. Not even gonna buy anything. With your, oh no, you have 19 coins. I thought you had 1 coin for a second, but I was looking at your star count. Give me a second chance to do the Mario Puzzle Party. Like, at least redeem me there, where I can just be placing blocks down willy-nilly. Break the blocks to find the mushrooms. Defeat your rivals by crashing into them. Before powering up, move, jump, and attack. After powering up, move. Cannot defeat a player who is powered up, just run away. Okay, all right. Okay, all right, okay, so a little random. Yes. Oh, I am now the winner. Give me, oh. Oh. You know what? Get bodied me. I failed at that. I was like, oh, I'm gonna hide in a corner here where he keeps bouncing off one wall or the other, but I didn't have enough traction to turn around in time. Dang. Did what I could. Man, both Daisy and Peach have the ability to get the boo if they were to pass by. Handy items to get, triple blocks. Golden mushroom. 3 dice block item. There we go. Use your bloody words, you moron. I'm in desperate need of that payout there. Peach got it once when it was like at 50 coins, which feels like an hour ago at this point. Might have been actually almost exact. When I get to a branching point. Oh, there's the star. Oh, and it puts Peach right there too. You motherfucker! I mean, you had so many opportunities to do something like that previously when you were screwing around with the rolling snowball. Snowball is what it's called. Well, that's somewhat close, but I don't think I'll be able to get there because it is like on the wrong progression path. That's fine. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to do what I want to do there. I'll just try and crash myself on the lake and hopefully I can swing around. Yeah, lake setback. Doing a setback on the lake seems like the correct thing to do. Of course, maybe Daisy's pretty close. This is our first battle minigame of the whole play session. And almost everyone has enough to compete in this. This will be the closest to a fair battle minigame I've seen in a long time. I might have to do a practice round just to make sure that I don't, like, royally screw this up. Except I already know how to play this one. Just move and try and be under the cloud. If your plant is flashing, you're doing something correct. Super important to not be in the... Yeah. Come on. Because I want all those coins. Those coins are rightfully are anyone's guess, and it's just a redistribution of wealth. But boy, it would be nice if it went to me. I don't know why. I need that massive lead. It might actually knock Peach out of the winning for like the coin cup. I could get over. I think she had like 101. I think I came in close there. I think I'm getting there. Definitely in the... Yeah. Okay, can't complain about that. 60 coins? 70 coins? 81! Yeah, that definitely knocks me into the lead for the coin cup. Oh, but it was close. It was not too far off. Here's the crazy cogs. We already did this, and I just spin the cog. Now, am I gonna have to, is it just hold left or right? Yes, instead of actually having to like put blisters on my hands. By now, Nintendo had learned not to make mini games like that. Come on. Well, knock Luigi out at least. Which is all I can ask for. Oh, I'm not gonna get Peach though. Oh, I did get Peach. Ha 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 ha! Fantastic. Just securing my lead even more. I could turn off saving after every time, but it is vitally important that I don't lose progress here if something screws up on the recording on which I've got like a laser focus on in the background. Thankfully, this is not a game that I have to be paying particular attention to for 100% of the playtime. I can just kind of sit back and pontificate as other people's turns occur. Man, I really just want another like sexy Burnt Reynolds, Bowser Reynolds pose. But we're not getting that. It's just not happening. He just keeps doing his doofy dance. If I had to say what my favorite Bowser is, it would probably be Paper Mario Bowser, and then after that it is Mario Party Bowser. Mario Party Bowser is choice. Where the heck am I going? What the heck am I doing? And yeah, this is the correct path to get me to loop around to the star. Yeah, because if I go there, I'm just, well, I could go for an item. I don't really need to go for an item. I've got two that I kind of like. And this resets me with Daisy. This is the correct choice of action. And Daisy doesn't have enough coins to go and steal the star from me. Yes, indeed, indeedy-do. Indeedy-do, this was correct. Even with this minigame win, Daisy wouldn't have enough. Unless... Okay, so see, now things are getting a little bit more interesting. Now my choices might come back to bite me in the butt. Just left, right, and move. Just move around. Daisy gets first pick, but... No. Why are you going that way? We want the coins over here. Oh, my computer player compatriots are not cooperating here at all. Oh, Daisy, you fool, Luigi! Yes! So Daisy absolutely does have enough to get the star now, unfortunately. I right? I think she does. Based on her previous coin count. So if she uses that triple mushroom, could be in for concern. She's going to be 1 coin away. Oh, that is sad. Sadness. And you're gonna use your double mushroom anyways. Are you hoping to get like double 6s and be closer? That was actually probably the correct play. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway because the bank's in the middle. Okay, all right. All right, I'm seeing how this is all going. Plunder chest. Ooh, Well, you know, if you're gonna steal from someone, now would be the time to get that plunder chest out of the way. I wonder if, because I think the way that it used to work in Mario Party 2 was like they would just put those random happenstance blocks on the board at the start, and if you land on them, you land on them, and then they're gone forever. Like they're not generating new ones as you go. So now here I am thinking like, because I think we've gotten the 2 coin ones and the 2 star ones, and I'm assuming there's only 2. Chip Shot Challenge. Did we play this already? No, I played this last night. It's Mario Golf, but funky. Oh, and with a really rolly hill. And I'm up to start, dang it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this one. Think that's gonna be okay? Oh, too much power. Good Lord. Literally anything would have been better. Yeah. It also helps that like you can see what the computer players are doing. So if you aren't the first one up, you can kind of gauge from it. But I put way too much oomph. Definitely ate my Wheaties this morning on that. Dang. And Daisy won, which means that she does have enough for the star. So all of my best laid plans are futile. Fruitless, in fact. Completely irrelevant. Because she'll hit the bank. She'll go and pick the direction of the star. Most likely if she's not an idiot. But again, we've seen some questionable decisions by these computer players for no discernible reason I can find. And I guess I can swing by the shop again and maybe double up on a boo repellent. Although I really do want that plunder chest out of play before I do anything. I could go for that star. I can reach that star in decent amount of time. We're getting some Rithetti on the lake. Kind of wished that the lake stayed broken for like the whole turn, that turn, or something along those lines. Oh, and the plunder chest is out of play immediately. Okay, so yeah. This is the correct path of action. Useless keys. I think you can just select the keys and use them up in your inventory if you so want. Nah, not enough to land on the bank. How much do we have in here right now? Yeah, 65. I definitely want to land on that bank space. That is the plan going forward. Also, just because of where the boo is and that it's in this like the beginning area of the board, which not a lot of people go to because it kind of gets stuck in this lower left-hand corner, being shunted around and around and around because of the lake. You don't see a lot of coin sync happening. This is one we already played. Yeah. Like one of the first mini games we played this time around. Redemption Arc. Slow and steady, and also my controller is incredibly sensitive when you push it all the way. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That was textbook. Absolutely impeccable. Losing a little bit of control here. That's unfortunate. But I'm still far and away in the lead. Just have to take it slow and steady here. Beat Daisy. Don't get hit by the fish. Booyah. Oh. Redemption Arc. Yes. Okay, see? Now this is what Mario Party is about. You know, figuring out what to do the second time around. I have a saying that you can blame a man for ignorance or incompetence, and you can only blame them for ignorance once. So that first time was my ignorance. A battle for 0 coins. What? No coins at all? In that case, there'll be no battle minigame. Oh, I didn't know that was an option. He just pieces out. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to do a battle minigame if you're not going to have anything. And yeah, there you go. You can just throw away the key if you don't want it in your inventory, clogging up space. Not really what I wanted, but I guess I'll take the free item. Might be useful. Hey, better, swing, better. Hit Baby Bowser's pitch. Hit an item with the ball to get that item. You can swing the ball only once. Swing the bat only once. Oh, and I guess I should, yeah, A to swing bat. Figured as much. Do the dang thing. 3, 2, 1, go. Fly ball, eh? Wow. Just the worst. You know what I was honestly going for was the Baby Bowser costume. I think that just lets you like take coins from other people. Ah, oh well. See, the shop there had a magic lamp. I kind of want that. I got coins burning a hole in my pocket. I want a Boo Bell. No, I want a Boo Bell. I want to steal other people's crap. Pump, pump, and away. Button mashing. Yeah, it's button mashing. No, press A and B with good timing. Or A and Z, actually. I prefer A and Z. I think I got that correct. That was not the same as what it is in Mario Party 2, and it feels a little bit different because of it. Wow, we are absolutely smoking the world record there. Absolutely knocked it out of the park. You can call me Elon Musk. That was a successful SpaceX mission. Booyah. All right. And I mean, Luigi helped too. A little bit. He rode my coattails. He tried. He swept up after the launch. Oh, I was worried there. I was wondering how that countdown was going, because legitimately my eyes are beginning to cross. We've been going at this for 2 hours, and I don't even think we're halfway through. I would bet we're on like turn 20 out of 50. Like I said, about an hour per 10 turns. If I had to guess. Although we haven't had a lot of interruptions, like you can have seriously, you can have 4 battle mini games in 1 turn. Like just the way that the game is laid out, like if 4 people land on a battle minigame space. It's a little crazy how long the turns can be drawn out in this game. Baby Bowsers, yes, I would absolutely. I do want a lucky lamp, I guess. That's a lucky lamp for 10 coins. Right, that is the one that I want. No, that's the one that changes it, dang it. Ah, screw it. I thought it was the magic lamp. You know, what else was I gonna buy though, right? I guess the Bowser suit would have been nice. Could have stolen coins from Luigi, but like, why? What's the point? And he has the magic, Luigi and Peach. Ooh, and he's getting awfully dang close to there. This could be a problem. Should have went for like a mushroom. Screw this one up. Yes, yes, continue to screw it up. Continue to be terrible at this. Oh, Peach has this in the bag unless I change it. No, because I won't be able to change it by the time next turn rolls around. But I could change it the time after. Aces high. Now, dang it. I still don't know what gives me the, like... Yeah, I'm paying attention here. Whoa, 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 something. I got turned all the kind around. I'm not shooting. Oh, that's because I'm not pressing Z. Okay, so you hold it. Send it off. I think I got this. Ooh. Nope. I think I got this. Absolutely, I do not got this. Ah, it's Luigi or Peach. Both of whom are right in line of getting the star, but they both already have enough coins, so it really doesn't matter one way or the other. Man, I really bungled this. I really bungled this one star. Ooh, them. Oh, sorry about the graphics. Sorry, I'm really sorry. I should jiggle my totally legitimate Mario Party 3 cartridge in the slot there just to make sure that it's not glitching out like that next time. Daisy's gonna be an arse. Okay, so it's up to Peach not to roll too high. I don't know why I bothered even saying that. Something the obvious thing. Do a 2-star turn, actually. Do one of those turns where like the star moves 6 spaces in front of you and you've rolled a triple. Like just really kick him in the Mario Party dickum, as it were. Are you gonna use the key? Yeah, all right. We do a loop. I don't know why you did a loop that sets you farther back. Oh, rare item for you. Oh, is that how you get rare items? I really don't want to see those rare items in play because it's so far away from everyone. I'm just going to do this. It's the only person I could potentially stop from getting a star would be Luigi, like preemptively. This item doesn't serve me a whole lot of use being in last place. What do you want? I'm the mushroom genie who lives in the lucky lamp. Huh? You want me to change the star location? Fine, whatever. I don't know why I'm doing a voice for this one NPC. Excuse me, but I'm just gonna change the space right here. Fungus Pocus. That is what they said. Okay, Fungus Pocus is kind of lame magic words. It's no Tingle Tingle Koolimpa. I like that star space a little better. I don't hate where that star space is. Let's review how I could go. So if I go this way, and go that way, that's not gonna do me any favors. So I might as well just stick to going all the way around. Should have looked where I was going. Jesus, I should have looked where I was going. I was looking left, instead I should have been looking up. What do you got? 20 coins for Bowser. You know what? I've got functionally all of the coins. I had the most of the coins. Dang, I've really screwed up these last couple of turns here. Like, massively. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. I don't like that at all. Slot cinch. What could this be other than alliteration? Oh no, we already did this. We already did this. It just doesn't matter what I press. Because the computer just tends to match me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Goomba's not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're doing all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Absolutely crushing it. I'm surprised there isn't a high score on this version of the game. Didn't get that last minute hit in, but we could have done just fine. I'm glad I didn't have to sit there and like try and match what the computer player was doing, because that'd have been tough. Although I had the timing down pretty good. I could consistently be getting things that I wanted to get. Maybe that game wasn't terrible. Oh yeah, I guess Daisy only has 11 coins. Like, why did you not buy anything? Thinking that we were all like well over 100. Okay, what does Game Guy do? I forget what Game Guy does. I think it's just like a test your luck kind of thing where, yeah. So he takes all your coins and then he gives you the chance to like lose them all or double them, or like, I think at one point like it was like triple or something. We're not gonna see how the rules work. You're just gonna do a thing. And I have to guess what's going on here. So Game Guy rolled a 5. Oh, and I guess it's just get farther than it's chicken. It's random dice chicken. So Game Guy loses here, and Daisy wins, doubling her coins. I think that's what just happened. It's incredibly difficult to tell, because I put the message speed on like crazy. Now Daisy does it. Oh man, if that was double your coins when it was like 100 or something. Oh, weak in the knees just thinking about it. But at least that extremely extra special item is out of play. Remind me to never go for those, like, bonus things. I'm so scared of getting that last 5 turn. Oh, hey, I did the thing. I wasn't even paying attention, I did the thing. Good roll, good roll. 3. What does 3 land me on? 1 turn too late. 1 turn too late. I'm a little salty on that one. Kinda saw it coming. I just felt it in my loins. In my cockles. What you getting, Luigi? You getting a star? And this is the time where I should have changed where the star space is, because Luigi's the only person in the... Whatever. Was auch immer. It's a memory game. I'm gonna have to be paying extra attention here. You're gonna hear some absolute nonsense come out of my mouth. Koopa, Boo, Goomba. Koopa, Boo, Goomba. Koopa, Boo, Goomba. Who is the first person from the right? Koopa. I think there's also some crazy graphical glitches going on here, which you should just not pay any attention to. It's Z-layer fighting. Boo, Koopa, Boo. Boo, Koopa, Boo, Goomba, Goomba. Boo, Koopa, Boo, Goomba, Goomba. Boo, Koopa, Boo, Goomba, Goomba. Who is the first person from the left? That would be Gumbus. That would be a Gambgorb. A Grumblebum. A Grimbus. A Gram Grumbly. Goomba Goomba Boo. Goomba Goomba Boo. Koopa Koopa Boo. Goomba Goomba Boo. Koopa Koopa Boo. Goomba Goomba Boo. Koopa Koopa Boo. What do we got here? What do we got? Who was the fifth person from the right? Goomba Goomba Boo. Koopa Koopa. Yes, it was a Koopa. All three of us won, I think, based off of that. Yep, Peach got diddly squat. I'm still killing it in the coin lead, but man, we're having a high star game. I'm actually surprised we're having this high of a star game. Yep. Resetting the free space, the free parking. Everyone gets free parking wrong in Monopoly. Don't pay into free parking. It just elongates the game for like one person to get a lucky win. Oh, I was not paying attention. I was entirely not paying attention. I will let this roll me back this entire way because Luigi is going to get this star no matter what happens. And so to be away from everyone else might get me... Wow, congratulations. You also got 5 coins from Daisy instead of the 65 coins. Yeah, this puts me in a good place to like figure out where I want to be when the next star spawns. And Luigi is the least threatening person on the board right now. He is several stars behind, and I've already swept up like the bonus stars on the map. Completely randomly, like it was just lucky happenstance. Should have stayed where I was. Oh well. Man, and that is right next to Boo too. Yikes. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough decision coming up here. Pizza da pizza. We already saw this game once and I already smoked. I'm on Luigi's team again, dang it. Oh well. There's even some leftover pizza on the stove right now from when Not a Girl Face made some last night. And I can't eat that stuff anymore. It bothers my indigestion too much. Please, Luigi, do your thing. Clean stuff up. Oh, we're gonna clean this clock is what we're gonna do. Yeah. I don't think it's actually physically possible to eat the entire half of your pizza. I also don't know why there's like this spread of what looks like ketchup. Like it's not tomato sauce. Clearly that is not tomato sauce down the side there, or down the middle. The middle is its side, technically, if you want to think about it. Don't think about it too hard. You might hurt yourself. We gotta be getting somewhere. Where did I see the star move to? Oh right, no, Luigi has No, Luigi has had a turn. This is the start of the next round. Stars by the Boo. Oh, my mind is going. I'm legitimately losing my mind. And Daisy's the closest, but Daisy does have enough coins to get it. Worrying. Absolutely concerning. I'm not going to be able to catch Daisy on this. Okay. Everyone's got the moves. And everyone's landing on the bank space now. Well, I guess I roll first to see where I can go. Oh, it's gonna be close. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, I gotta, right? I have to try at least. I can't make it, but I can maybe get to Boo if I don't. Nope, and now we're getting shunted back because Luigi's on the ice. Oh, what's this? 2 people are on the ice? It should wait until the end of the turn instead of being like a mid-turn thing, because Luigi should have at least been given the chance to walk off. Luigi can't hold any more items, so he doesn't play? Was that what I just said, or? I completely missed that. Like, why wasn't there a bonus minigame there? The beat goes on. Remember the order in which the drums are played, then add the drums of your choice at the end. If your drum timing is off, you'll lose, so keep the beat. Okay, so... Z, B, A, B. Z, B, A, B, Z. Z, B, A, B, Z, B. Z, B, A, B, Z, B, A. Okay, all right. Z, B, A, B, Z, B. Oh.
You're out, motherfucker.
Z, B, A, B, Z, B, A, B. Okay, I can keep this up. Z, B, A, B, Z, B, A, B, A. Really confuse them on that last one there. Oh, delightfully devilish. A, B, Z, B. Oh. Can Luigi screw this up so that I don't have to be the last person standing with that little trick that I had? Z, B, A, B, Z, B. Yes, yes I can. Unless it makes me go through it just to make sure. Nope, nope, we all won. You guys screwed up so easy. That was like a baby pattern for babies. A baby pattern for babies. I don't know what your problem was. Dang, and I missed my chance at Boo, and now it is infinitely far away. But I've still got my key, so chances are I can zoop scoot around. Oh, but I've got a repellent. Haha! You don't get to have anything. Okay, I'm gonna need to buy more of that immediately. It's very important. Did Daisy not get to the star yet? Did Daisy miss the star? The heck happened there? Everyone gives Bowser coins. Ooh, a lot of coins. Doesn't matter, Daisy doesn't have enough coins now for the star no matter what. And now Peach is gonna swoop in and steal it, which is actually a concern for me. Peach is my equal in star count. And probably has... is this gonna roll you closer? Yeah, this might roll you like right where you wanna be if you don't jump, if you're smart about this. Does it put you before or after the Boo? No, you did jump, you moron. You could have been right there. Ugh. These computer players, I'm telling you. I also can't roll to save my life, but I'll get around eventually. You bet your buttocks there's going to be a long, like a statistics breakdown at the end of this in a Mario Party game. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have graphs that you can show, like how it tracked or how it panned out over time. It just has like final statistics, which again makes it a much worse Mario Party. Okay, Luigi, you better win this one because you absolutely were killing it last time. This game is particularly unfair for the three of us. Yeah, Luigi, you got this. I guess Luigi's just particularly good at this one minigame. I wonder if certain characters are programmed to be better at minigames than others. That would be a neat, like, touch. Like everyone has their own preferred round. I honestly don't know who's going to be pulling it out for bonus stars in this game. I hope that high number served you well. You're stealing all of my rolls, as it were. Because I want to see like what my distance traveled was, if that's even a statistic it tracks. I think it is. Take all of your coins and lose them all, Peach, so that you can't get the star or screw me over with the boo because I've lost my boo repellent. Oh God, I am terrified. Or you'll double your coins here, which is also terrifying. Everything is bad. Game guy needs to like set out the loaded dice here. Legitimately the worst thing I've seen. Get a 5, just do it. Yes, you're fine, you win. Sorry, Peachy Poo. Sorry, Peachy Poo. You should not have risked it. Well, I mean, I guess you had to kind of risk it for the biscuit there. Like, you did have a 1 in 6 chance of actually tying, in which case, I don't even want to know what would have happened. Yeah, you did lose. Frumpy Pumpet. Not the best. No coins because no one passes the bank. Like, everyone has landed on the bank after no one was landing on the bank for the longest amount of time. Oh, this is terrible. Luigi's gonna swoop into... Or not. And this also counts as him landing on the bank, surprised it or not. Like, after you do a coin swap, it gives you it triggers the space that you are on, and then lets you roll, which is really strange. I don't have time for another quiz, my guys. I really don't. Not that I have time for it. My memory is not going to be able to remember farther back. Who currently has the most coins? That would be me. I almost said Waluigi because I'm a moron. Waluigi's not even well, Waluigi does have the most coins. Like, we don't know. Who currently has the fewest coins? Peach, she just lost all her coins. Wow. Who is Mario's little brother? Luigi. These are easy questions compared to last time. Like, how many blue spaces have you landed on? I don't know, man. I haven't been keeping track. The heck am I supposed to know that? Crazy. Sort of like, these are like baby gimmies. Why did I have baby gimme coin answers? This is stupid. Get pooped on. Last 10 turns? Did I hear that right? Did we go through this game like twice as fast as I thought we would? It's only been 2 hours. Oh my God, things actually matter now. There's like actual stakes. Holy crap, I gotta be like paying attention. I thought I was gonna be here for 5 hours. Like, I legitimately thought I'm in for a 5-hour long nonsense game. Okay, wow, all right. So game plan, swing by the shop and try and get either a Boo Bell or a bring me straight to the star lamp. We already played this game too. I don't care. I don't need to read the rules. I'm gonna lose this anyways, but it doesn't really matter. Then, depending on where the star is, go for that again. If I can't just get it. Ah, there we go. If I want to change directions, jump. So go for that if I go for the star if it's near me. Otherwise, try and like actually use my key item to go and visit the Boo by going across the lake. Because I don't think I'd be able to get there in 10 turns by rolling my 1s and 3s that I've been getting constantly. I might be able to get there if I cut across the lake. Is it gonna say like last 9 turns? I didn't say, okay. Or maybe it was just like, oh, 30 turns left, or start of turn 30. I think it said last 10 turns. I'm like in endgame. I'm playing. I'm serious, focused, determined. I'm going to win. How sad would it be if I released a Christmas video in which I sat down and played a 50-turn Mario Party game on the board that I hate from the worst Mario Party game in my opinion, and I lost to computer players who weren't even on hard? Yes, I will buy a Bowser phone, cause I can tank Luigi with that. Why I'd want to tank Luigi, I don't know, but it's good to have in my back pocket. Oh, I don't want to game guy space, because I could lose all of my coins or worse. Another star, never mind. I found 3 of those. I found 3 of those. 3 out of my 6 stars I have gotten illegitimately from bogus coin blocks. One of them I stole, and another one I flew directly to. I think I've only actually passed a star space once. I didn't even check if there was boo repellent in the store. I am a moron. I am an ignoramus. I am a dumbass. Butts. Stop running into me. There we go. You had no chance. Good sir, Daisy sir, madam, Mrs. Whatever, I don't know what I was gonna say whatever, but whatever. I'm gonna hit 200 coins by the time this is up. Assuming that something tragic doesn't happen here. That Bowser phone is staying in my back pocket, like in case something terrible happens. Or if someone gets one of them, like steal an item things.
Get lost. Oh, you don't even get a coin. Ah.
This is where all of my good rolls have been going. I gotta try for the lake. Oh, I don't want to go for game guy space. It legitimately doesn't matter because Luigi's on the lake and I didn't think about that. So I'll go and try and get an item, and then we'll see what happens. I was not thinking this sets me farther back. It just gives me another chance at the shop. Or a Boo Bell. God, I would kill for a Boo Bell right now. Oh, how do I get that? Reverse mushroom. Okay, all right. Not the Boo Bell, not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. What would happen if I reversed itemed from this position? That's bonkers, crazy, banana nuts. But we'll figure it out. No, I mean, I won't use it right now. Well, but I probably should use an item or something. I mean, what's the worst case scenario? I go backwards from there. And we've already played this mini game. Like we're seeing repeat mini games. There's more than 50 mini games in this Mario Party, so like it should be giving us different ones every time. Can you guys figure out which one I was hiding behind? It's a fun little game for you to be playing at home. Yeah, you're right. It was the rock. Now will I be hiding behind the rock again? Can you tell? Can you hear which one I'm hiding behind if I jiggle my stick? You don't know. You don't know. Is this up or down? Is this left or right? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. No. That audience interaction portion of the Christmas video has come to a close, as now it's just computers fighting against computers. So what does it matter? Daisy's wearing a red crown. I just now noticed this. Is Daisy known for having a red crown? It looks good on her. It looks good with the like brown hair. Is she got brown hair, or is she like a ginger redhead kind of thing? Kind of wavers. No, because that was Peach from like the original Mario Bros. Tended to have that like brighter red color hair before she went bleach blonde. Good job, everybody, landing on the bank now that it super doesn't matter. We are all stuck right here in the beginning. So yeah, I guess I gotta use my reverse mushroom just to see what it does. Wario, if you don't mind. Make you move backwards. Just, oh, this is perfect. Oh my God, yes. I did the smartest big brain move ever. Absolutely, give me the star. Holy crap. If it was one less than 10, I wouldn't have got that. I did not deserve that. That was solely just I wonder what's gonna happen. Am I gonna go back on the ice? Oh my goodness. What? 100% not intentional. Now, I don't get to go to the booth from here, and I land on a Bowser space. But, like, that's the highlight of everyone loses coins, I'm fine with this. 30 coins. And Luigi loses a fair amount. That is the highlight. That makes this Mario Party game worth it. That was nonsense luck that fell in my favor. Peach can sweep the bonus stars. I'll come to second place. That was incredible. That was an incredible play. You only see that kind of play once in a lifetime, really. It's quite extraordinary what just happened there. I don't know what just possessed me to do that, but here we are. Again with this, we've already done this minigame and we're bad at it. Oh, I get to be doing it right off the bat. Look how to be not terrible at it. Daisy, put it in the thing. Daisy, hurry it the frig up. Just drop the ones. There we go. Computer player, get with it. When you have a competent player that was 23 picked, oh, I'm mad at how terrible my partner was doing when I was on the other side of that. And just drop the 1 cherries. There's no reason to pick up those 1 cherries. Unless I could like bin them myself. Like they're so light I could actually arc them in the bin. I didn't even try that. That might be genius brain levels. And I'm still going to have a chance to go around and grab the whatever's in the store. Like I'm so far ahead. I guess I don't have my coin lead anymore. Or I guess I don't have the getting to 200%. All the mushrooms you can carry.
Just every the mushroom. Load them up. Use a mushroom every turn until the end of the game.
And now I'm back to my, oh, I'm gonna lose all my coins. I'm gonna lose all of my coins. Oh no, this is battle minigame, never mind. I thought this was Game Guy for a second. Never mind. This is the second time in this that we've had just nothing happened from that. I was even gonna be okay with the battle minigame. I'd be like, it was 10, 20 coins. I'd still get a decent pot from Daisy, Luigi, and myself. And next turn I'm gonna banish Luigi to the Shadow Realm with the Bowser thing because now he's got enough to go get a star, and I don't feel like letting him have that. I'm gonna go see if Bowser can't fuck up his day. It's fine, everything's fine. This is perfectly fine. And I think Peach was swimming last time we were doing this too, which just feels unfair. Where are you going? Where are you going? Peachy Poo, come on. Yeah. We got this in the bag. Look at just like the cardboard cut out pipes. Why? Why is that there? Like, use your polygons or your sprite count to do something a little bit more interesting than just 7 copy pasted. Good Lord, it is legitimately the last 5 turns. And it's only been 2.5 hours. This has gone, yeah, of course you'd pick Luigi. Luigi's rigged this game in his favor because you're just gonna give it to him in the end. Bah! Legitimately flies by. I was saying that this was going to be, at the very least, a 2+ hour long Christmas video. That's kind of what I was expecting, and then based off of my like test play, I was like, oh god, am I doing like 5 hours? Mind you, during my test play, there were a lot more battle mini games, like almost every other turn. It was crazy. And this time we've had chances for battle mini games in which they just didn't happen. Daisy's got a Bowser suit. Maybe she'll stomp on Luigi. I don't actually remember where she is on the board comparatively. No, you're miles away. Doesn't matter. Peach, you do not have any coins, so you are not a threat. I think we've probably got this in the bag. Oh, he just said you couldn't buy things because you don't have enough coins. Yeah. This all makes sense. Yeah, screw Luigi. Because your Boo repellent is not gonna be Bowser repellent. I could pick myself to go and visit Bowser, which is ridiculous. Like, why is that an option? I guess it's just a default menu option to pick whoever you want. More choices, the better. Reverse curse? You just send you backwards now? Or for X number of turns? I'm legitimately confused. Because of the reverse curse, you'll now move in the opposite direction. Oh, is this on everybody? This is fine. This is fine. Ah, but I still didn't get to go to Boo. God damn it, really? Is anyone even in danger here? Am I in danger? Where is this gonna spit me out? Like, what the heck was that? This is weird. I'm just stuck in the same little corner of the map. It potentially doesn't even matter. Although I guess Peach this could set the star closer to Peach. Although none of them have coins anymore because of terrible life circumstances that have befallen them. Dang, everything's fine. I don't know what I'm worried about. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I guess now is the point in time where I mentioned that I've been kind of screwing with the mic settings and how I'm right next to that. That's fine, yeah. If I can get there in 3 turns with my terrible rolls, we'll see. But looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Pretty good. But yeah, I've been messing with the mic settings and the recording settings on how this comes out, and so I might sound better, I might sound worse. The volume on this might be all over the place. I am potentially quite worried that this whole recording session is gone to waste. We'll just have to see. This time, yes, you can push me a little bit closer. Unless the reverse curse is still in effect. No, because Luigi's going in the correct direction now. Wait, why is Luigi going in the correct direction? The reverse did the reverse curse wear off because he used the magic balloon? I guess really it was only one one space. One way or the other. It's just I need to where are you trying to fire? Oh, don't move the bloody thing away if I get close there now. Dang it. Whatever, Luigi, we're bickering over nothing. You belong in last place, and that's where you're staying, so I'm happy about this. Log jamming again, really? Oh no, I guess I only had it once before, and then I talked about log jamming as the movie within a movie. Well, and I'm on the receiving end. And I get way more, like, heads up here for Peach getting it into my axe range. I think it is actually, the thin logs are Z, oops. The thin logs are Z, the fat logs are B, and the medium logs are A. So I don't even need to like look and wait for the thing to come up. I think I can just tell a little quicker. Oh, we were technically slower that time around than last, but still did all right. I think I even only missed one button prompt the last time too, and I screwed up the one button prompt this time. Doing all right, I'm not gonna complain, everything's fine. Are we still moving backwards? Yes! Yes, I think we are still moving backwards. I still have a chance to use a boo. Can't use a boo on Luigi, unfortunately. That's sad. Yes, we are still moving backwards. Oh God, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Or is the reverse curse only still on just because like those two hadn't moved yet the last time they were moving somewhere? And it wasn't on Luigi because he did move with the reverse curse when I had set it off. We will have to see. We will wait and see. God, I just want to use the boo one more time and get another ill-gained star. I have not gone by a star space but that one time, and the game has just handed me 3 on a silver platter for being lucky. Oh, don't get the boo repellent if that's the case. That would be incredibly sad. Like you need another mushroom, whatever. Like I said, use mushrooms until the end of time there, girly. I wonder if using a mushroom would have undone. Yeah, see, the curse doesn't affect me anymore. I'm just back down to my regular old curse of not being able to roll. And Luigi doesn't have enough oomph to... No, he could steal a star from me. I'm confused, I'm conflicted. This was the minigame that I did my just recording test on. So you gotta mash B to pick up the ball. Yeah, all right, well, there goes that. Screwed that one up. Oh well. Not as fun as Bumper Balls. Bumper Balls, best Mario Party minigame, period. Mario Party 2 version, because it has the different stage layouts, the 3 that you can choose from. Jesus, Luigi, did you need such a large ball? And you missed anyways. Daisy can just knock you off the edge now. What is this? Stop having a snowball fight with your girlfriend and get on with it. Daisy, just win this one. Daisy, win this one for me. Please and thank you. That's all I ask. How could you? All I wanted for Christmas. Oh well. I think I still have this in the bag. I think, I double darn think. Ugh, 3 turns left. Is this gonna hit 3 hours? It'll be close. It'll be at least 2 hours and 45 minutes. Assuming that the capture didn't just drop on us. Anyways, as this is slowly rolling to a close, I hope y'all are having a best of a holidays as you can. And I hope that this has alleviated some of your boredom. I'm not good at platitudes this year. Sorry, it's not gonna happen. You're not gonna get a lot out of me. I'm also running out of games that I could play just for Christmas stuff. Like this one was kind of pulled out of my butt in the last minute. I was thinking, I've been thinking about what am I going to play for Christmas since October. So, at least I'm getting the recording in early. It's only just, first-ish week of December. Oh my goodness, come on, can I get to the star, please? Can I have a decent, well, I shouldn't be complaining. The game handed me, oh no, I guess I did get to the star twice, because that last one with the reverse was like a Mario Party miracle. Now I get to put my money where my mouth is and see if this is easier as the one person. Paying attention here. Z, B, oh, I screwed that up. B, A, Z, B, A, Z, Z, B, A, Z, B, A. Monotone. This is the kind of commentary that you guys are searching for. Ugh. Oh, I'm not gonna win this one because I screwed up like 7 times. Yeah. I don't know why I was screwing up at the end there. I looked over on their screen. I got distracted. I got distracted. Oh no. Oh no and oh well. Oh no. Daisy's also catching. I would rather Daisy steal my star than Peach steal my star. Or Luigi steal my star. I would rather anyone. Daisy, I'm okay with Daisy stealing my star. That's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Peach is going to catch up to me after being literally like a half a board away or more, just because of my terrible rolls. Are you gonna try and steal the coins from me? Getting ready to mash A. I'm already mashing A. Tiring myself out prematurely. You're gonna steal what, 400 coins? Or I mean 40 coins? 31 coins. Goodness, whatever will I do? Whatever will I do? This roll doesn't affect me. Could affect Daisy. Could affect Daisy. Could be a problem. Could be a real problem. There is, like I said, there is some, at least, like, strategy into being pushed around by that. Oh, if 2 people land on the same space in the last 10 turns or whatever, or 5 turns, it's a duel mini games. The one that I already had unlocked. Good friggin' job there. Let's see how this goes. Man, this is just reminding me of Mario Party 1, or Mario Party 2 with the train, with a very cool train. And again, this minigame is just purely luck-based. Like, there's so many luck-based minigames in this set. Doesn't make sense. So at least one of these guys is dead now. Yeah. But Daisy, you win. Congratulations, you did it. You know what? That lucky, like, reverse thing, kind of undone by the fact that I got that Bowser reverse curse, like, the next turn. I'm not even gonna get to the... Okay. I have one more turn, and Luigi's just going to... No. You didn't move the star. You just gave it to me. Why? Why? Why would you do that? Whatever, I'll take it, I'll take it. This is what happens when I'm playing against normal computer players. Oh, and Peach has some mushrooms, so she might actually swoop in if she gets a good lucky roll. Yeah, I'm really confused. Oh, are you gonna battle all three of them? Battle Daisy. Why are you battling Peach? She can only give you 14 coins. This is nonsense. This is nonsense. You could have gone for Daisy. You could have rinsed her for all she's worth. All right, I'm not even participating in this. Crowd cover, what is this? Choose the small picture that matches the big picture. Okay, all right. What do we have here? A, it's A, because Toad's got his mouth open. It's A, it's A, it's A, you fool. Toad, you can see his mouth is open.
I'm the
best. Peach has 0 coins, as she deserves. But I think there are 3 bonus stars, and if she sweeps them all, it does not matter. And I can't even... Redemption. Redemption for the Mario Puzzle Party. Screw it. You know what? We're doing 1 practice round. This is a fun mini game. A fun mini game. We're doing it twice. That's just how it works. And it turns out the winning strategy is to not have like blocks line up. Oops. Ooh. Man, I'm absolutely failing this. I'm not entirely sure what the strategy is here. There we go. Is that better? No, nothing. What the heck? Trying to get big thwomp bonuses, but nothing but nothing. I am lame at this. There we go. That's how you do it. I legitimately don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Oh, and you can just lose. I don't know how to play this. I don't know what to do to win this, but we will try. I'm in the third row right now. Okay. Trying to set up combos. 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 Trying to set up... Oh my goodness, please don't... Please, give me a thwomp! Give me a... I'm gonna lose. I'm going to lose because it's refusing to give me a thwomp. This is the correct course of it. Oh my God. Well, now it's a battle for my life. Can I pull this out of my butt? We shall see. There we go. Absolutely crushed it. Totally on purpose. Just handed me that game. No question, no contest. I knew exactly what I was doing from the start. Why did it pause? I have no idea why it paused. Did you know that my totally legitimate N64 has a pause function? I bet you didn't. But it does. Surprise, surprise. God, if I lose the recording on the last friggin' turn. I don't have anything bonus to do here. Just give me a star. Get me out of this terrible video game. I don't think I have enough movement to swing around and go for the boo. It would make more sense to go for the star if I did have that movement. Ugh. But it's bloody tempting. Do we have one more turn? Do we have one more turn, or is this it? Is this final turn? Baby Bowser's Broadside. Ew, I don't wanna think about that. We already played this game. We already did this. Okay, so you can't just hold it. You do, in fact, have to match. Match. I don't know why I said match. We got this. Don't you worry, son. Don't you worry, son. Me and Peach got this. It's close. It's close. Oh God, it's so close. No big deal. Everything's fine. I don't know what you're talking about. I do not know what you're talking about. Please be one more turn so I can try and get a last minute boo in. Please. Nope, that was it. That was last minigame, guys. We all getting blasted off. Something about Team Rocket and a mustache twirl. Not twirl, wiggle. Whatever. Tumble, give me the results. Nicely done, everyone, and here are the results. First, let's look at the number of stars collected. You have each collected this many stars. I did not deserve 3 of those. I should be tied with Peach. Next, look at the final number of coins. You each ended the game with this many coins. I did deserve all those coins. Those were all 100% earned. Now, here are the bonus star results. Each winner will get 1 star. Let's begin with the minigame star. This award goes to the person who won the most coins during the minigames. Oh, and I did win. I was not actually sure. That could have gone to literally anyone. This one does go to me. Yeah, because I don't know why the coin and the minigame star are different, because if you win the most coins during a minigames, you generally will have the most coins. Gonna guess Daisy. Peach and Luigi, literally the only person, because I didn't guess myself, obviously. All right, well, whatever. So even without the stars that the game just handed me, or yeah, I still would have won. This is fine. This is the correct. Did that leave Luigi in last place, or did that extra bonus star eke him 1 ahead of Daisy? We'll have to take a look at our final countdown. We're coming in under 3 hours, though. Sad but true. Or I could just stay here for 5 minutes, let y'all stare at this glorious hunk of man meat while I espouse the virtues of how awesome Wario is. I'm not gonna actually make you sit through all that. Luigi did sneak out 3rd place because of a bonus star and what? 7 coins? Sorry, I can't do math. Why am I this bad at math? 13 coins. You should not listen to me. Why did I say 7? Detailed results. So 10 coins, 2 of which were bonus, and 1 and 3. Oh, Peach should have won. Well, no, I guess I count the bonus stars at the end as kind of like winner. Number of coins at the end of the game. Yeah, we all knew that. Number of coins collected during. Wow, I am 100 over. That has to take into account that battle minigame where I won a shit ton. Highest number of coins collected during play. That also checks out. I generally just landed on blue spaces. Although tied with Peach for the number of negative spaces. And yeah, I knew I wasn't anywhere near the happening spaces. I tended to avoid those. I forget what a question mark space even does. I landed on 2 Bowser spaces, eh? Really? Peach was the only one who didn't land on a on a battle space. And lots of item spaces all across. Peach landed on the bank space the only times it counted, right? Yeah, I think the only times it counted. She was also the only one to get the game guy space, and that's it. Yeah, I would have really loved to see like coin and star count played out over the course of those 50 turns. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining me for this 2020 Christmas video. I hope you had fun, or at the very least wasted a good chunk of your day, or however many days you watch this over. And I will probably not be seeing you again until the new year, but we'll see what 2021 brings. Glad to have you all along, and have as happy holidays as you can.